Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. I hope you're doing really good out there. Thanks so much for joining me. If you know all the good things. If you like the video, like it, subscribe. I'd like to have you back. And I'm going to get into this. So I really just started the day with the sage. Tried to rearrange the flowers and they're about to fall apart. But I think they're the prettiest right now with the brown and the whatever that purpley rose color is. It seems to come out more actually when the rose is dying, which that's ironic. That's ironic. But anyway, so yeah, I left them there even though they're falling apart. All right, messages for Leo, asking that their spirit team join us and their angels. So we get messages here. It's for their highest good. A good shuffle. What do we want to do? A Celtic cross, I guess. Just let's start with the issue, or the card that's the issue here, Spirit, for Leo. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. That Kevin Costner film, What Dreams May Come, where it's like, if you build it, they will come. There's that energy of vision in that story, or that movie, old movie, it's Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. Sorry, my bad. Field of Dreams. Anyway, so if you have the vision for your expansion, if you can clearly see it, and I'm talking like get inspiration during your day for what you're trying to visualize. Make it a point every single day to visualize a little bit more on your expansion. That would be good. That would be good. And I think that's what that card's really telling you. So that's the issue. It's about expansion. It might be about the number 3 for you too. Aries energy. Tell me about the challenge. Oh, the Two. Really? So the challenge is don't go backwards. No, it's something different than that. It's something different than that. I think it has more to do with focus. Okay, I heard something the other day from Yogananda, and he said something to the extent of motivation will like let you down if you depend on it. So that's why discipline is so important. And I think that's talking about your focus. That sometimes you're going to have times where you're absolutely not motivated to expand and grow, but that's why you just remind yourself so that you keep on paying attention to the things that help you dream of that, or hope for that, or whatever it is to get bigger of that. So the heart of the matter, tell me the heart of the matter. Temperance. Yeah, well, okay, so I'm getting healing, but I'm also getting that it's very aware to the heart that things are divinely timed, because of just seeing how divine the plan was from the past, in a sense. So there's something about divine timing. I don't know, like a when will the heart know? Maybe that's a question here with this. Something about timing and patience, and really just being like, so much, I don't know. Okay, so it's interesting with this Three of Wands, she's looking towards the past in this deck. I mean, usually you imagine somebody looking forward, or seeing things come in to fruition. Oh, okay. There's an issue. It is in the past with the Eight of Cups and the Justice. So whatever you have been trying to leave from the past, or emotionally disconnect from the past, well, there's some kind of truth and clarity, but you're still looking upon it. I don't know if there's nothing else showing up except for justice, meaning that things could be more balanced, but we're just so fixated on whatever it was that happened that wasn't there, but turned out, you know what I mean? But there is like truth and clarity in something. It's there. red and white dress. That's kind of interesting. And the card is about keeping all the elements in your life in balance. Study, even standing up for yourself might be something to keep in balance, right? Five of Pentacles. Well, you know what? I'd rather deal with it now. So this is the crowning energy, meaning you could really feel, like I said, unmotivated, or you could feel alone. That Five of Pentacles, yeah, it can represent you feeling really alone or feeling lack, because the more you're focused on what you don't have, it's bringing that into focus constantly here with the Five of Pentacles. So it's something about being focused, I feel like, on lack and feeling like, I don't know, in a sense, maybe you're isolating yourself even more for some reason. So there's something that we're waiting on, the Hanged Woman. This is the Dreamkeeper's Tarot, and it is the only deck I know of that has the Hanged Woman. So it's waiting, right? It's waiting. And how are you feeling? Like you're not getting anywhere. I'll be honest with this reading. It's like a very, it's kind of why I think I started saying the whole, sometimes you're not going to have the motivation, but that's when discipline has to step in, especially during times when something's not going exactly how we would like it or ideal when it comes to finances, health, finances, any of that. So you could be waiting on something too. You could be waiting on some kind of actual healing here on the physical realm. And so I think what that would be saying would be to focus less on the negative things illness has done, and then maybe focus on some positive things that have come out of the fact that this is now an experience for you. You don't want to let somebody down with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, but that's how you're feeling. In the environment, don't worry, we'll get through this energy. Like I say, if you want to deal with it, let's deal with this now. That's the best way, that energy. In the environment. Death in reverse. Yeah, so it's hard when there's transformation going on. It's hard when there's a death and a rebirth cycle going on because of the healing that happens in between. I feel like that is when we're not quite healed, then, sorry, we have a tendency to fall into this Five of Pentacles worry. So something is transforming. Maybe something is ending to have a rebirth, because that's how I see this, as something is transforming itself. Maybe it's you that's transforming. I feel like you're asking for something really, like maybe even praying here. See how she's like praying? Like I really would like this, and whatever this is. So this has given you a new perspective. It's honestly just going to make your highs that much higher when you do come out of it, whatever hardship this is. All of us go through it. So you don't have to feel alone. And you should know there's a rebirth. And yes, sometimes people let people down. And I mean, it's like there's just some pretty straightforward things here. You're having something about your timing here. You know, timing, something coming around to the right time. That's coming. And now, instead of the hope or fear card, Leos, I'm going to put an advice card there. It's going to tell me what's the advice for Leo. The 3, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Watch for overconsumption. Budget, budget, budget. Really take care of your health, because even that can cause a very big expense for you if it's unexpected. So, and also watch, I would say, who your friends are, who you tell things to, because not everybody is going to want the best for you. I mean, and that's just kind of how it is. So you can watch yourself by not overdoing it. And this can mean where that discipline kicks in over motivation. You don't need some kind of bad influence to motivate you. Yeah, you can do it yourself. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Empress. You have the energies to do something yourself. You don't really need guidance from whatever point this is, because you are the Empress energy. Really nice reading, actually. It's telling you some really good advice as far as like having patience with yourself, and then what to do, where the focus needs to be on, because maybe this person's focused too much about what wasn't fair in the past. What was that quote? God redeems even the biggest sinner. God can redeem even the biggest sinner. Meaning that if you're looking at the past too much about something that you feel either you didn't have fair or somebody else didn't, then just remember that. So you start looking forward. What is the outcome here for Leo? Outcome for Leo. Ooh, that Chariot. Let's get another one. I want to. This is about also planning some sort of journey, trip or travel. Trip or travel. You're going to hear good news here. And I think in a time where don't listen to the stuff that's bad with the 3 of Cups in the reverse. It's not going to help you. If it's not going to help you and it hurts you, then don't even listen to it. But this news that's coming in is going to be about you knowing for sure, without a doubt, you're on that right path with the Chariot. It might have to do with travel, might have to do with a vehicle or how you get there, but more so it's the energy of being like super aware of what's going on around you. It's being balanced. It's so much that you can stand up while these things are going. If you look at the face, they're holding 2 faces also to each side, meaning you can be in that now moment and have awareness of past, present, and future. But when you limit your awareness to thinking of just one of those, like the past, you can get stuck in that energy. So it is saying to be really careful about that. King of Cups in the reverse. Careful with your anger too. Anger. I don't know why. I don't think that's anything like just, yeah. I think it's just saying that. And this is also maybe talking about transformation regarding mood, regarding how we balance our emotions, master of our mood. Queen of Swords. This is knowing where you stand. Then this is sitting in your truth, because there's something right now that it feels like it doesn't match up to your vibration here, whatever hardship that is. So we're going to get just a little bit more information on how you can feel better, ways to make yourself feel better, and timing. And I think that would be good. This is when something gains momentum and picks up and starts having, picks up speed. The Chariot's moving swiftly. And I love it because it is my card that tells me that I'm on the right path, or that somebody's on the right path. Like you can look forward. There's something that you might, like it might be time to stand up, fight for some kind of change because of this 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. It might be that some people or some situations just aren't going good right now, and maybe the heart feels that. Maybe the heart feels conflicted, especially when it comes to timing. And so I feel like that is why there's some disappointment here. Tell me about because of the Knight of Pentacles too. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and I have to clarify that. So I feel like this is answering our question on how that would make you feel better. The 7 of Cups in the reverse is keeping your mind really clear and like free from some kind of impairment of whatever confusion. It's out of that. There's like no more confusion here about this. So tell me about the transformation, I'm going to say, or rebirth, and the King of Cups in the reverse for Leo. the Seven of Wands. I feel like this is saying that something is going to like light up the way for you, let you know how to move forward and then how to defend self. This is standing up for yourself. It's simply just not being quiet about whatever this is, whatever, being on your, yeah, it's like being on your guard, but it's active defense. Tell me about Five of Pentacles energy on the top there, Knight of Wands. Okay, it's regarding movement and travel, and the speed of which, and something, like I said, is bringing in some really good news or information that's going to help you with that question. So something about that is what the issue is. Look, your star energy's here. So ultimately you're going to go after something with a lot of passion and have some really good news and stand up for yourself all at the same time. There's a lot going on. So that's what I've got for you here, Leo. Just a small reading. If you want something maybe longer, if you want a private reading, reach out to me. My email address is in the description box below. Great personal sorrow, teardrops. With this conflict, with whatever this conflict is about, great personal sorrow. Great personal sorrow. Add bell, an announcement. Bull, plenty of material things. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. That's beautiful. And let me get the other half. Angel says, pay attention to your finances. Pay attention to your finances. Ladder, climbing towards success, and especially with right now with the budget and things like that. So ladder, climbing towards success. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. And I have tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. A handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Of course, that could be online too. Right. Let's do an angel number. Message for you. There's not like a lot of sadness here in this reading. There's just a lot of needing to be focused on certain things, and especially watching finances. That's a big one. Defending or going after what you want. And that's what I said with this, is I feel like you're going to be shown the way. And then you see this picture of an angel with the candle. 0, signs. Your angels are trying to show you signs, asking you to look around and be observant. 4, trust your journey, trust the way your life's unfolding, and trust that you are in the place where you need to be at this moment. And I have 16, you have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into others' feelings. A wisdom seeker, your angels ask you to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. And it says, I am perceptive. So that's what I've got for Leos. Let me put that down so you can see the rest. Sorry, I didn't know I cut off those cards. So sending you love and light until next time. Bye, Leos.